demanding for accountability.
But then again, you see now you're judging because you don't know who you're talking to. If you go to high school, you can judge them in all one clean swoop and say, I know you guys don't do this because you actually know they don't do it. But here you don't know anyone. You don't know what people do or what people don't do. So it would be a bit difficult for you to give us that kind of talk here. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, so yeah, I get what I'm saying. So maybe let me phrase it in a different way so that you can get what I'm trying to articulate. Because it's not that I'm judging. I'm not passing any judgment, and I'm not saying not everybody is doing what I'm asking. And I used exercise as an example.
Yeah, but again, you see, Nina, you don't know who you're talking to. So there are some people here who are gym rats. They live in the gym. So when you talk about exercise, you're talking to the wrong people. There are some people here who eat good food. There are some people here who are very extremely disciplined, probably more disciplined than you. So that's what I'm saying. That kind of talk is good, but maybe for a group of people who are trying to make something of themselves, you don't know who the group of people here is. So read the room first.
Okay, so I said that I approach things from a holistic point of view, and exercise is just one of them. Okay, there are other things. For example, there's nutrition, there's mental health, because you want things to do, you want action. And this is my flow of logic. So you want action to be taken, right? And how do you come about to doing this action? So, for example, Rudomir.
Because here it sounds like a motivational speech that should be given to people who need that type of motivation. And these people, you're going to find them in schools, not here. Please read the room, Nina.
Well, okay, that's okay. Can I please maybe finish my
because
because
you've already stuck to one way of doing things. So even though I allow you to finish, you're just going to go back there and finish the same thing that you were saying. In fact, let's do this. You finish. I'll give you another minute. Just go ahead. Finish. You have 1 minute.
Okay. So as I was explaining some of the action points, things that are freely available to everybody. Because if you look at the core of the problem, it's all about economics. And economics is about money, and money is about value. And that's why you find that there's some people with a lot of value, like people like us who don't have the money. They're not given that value. And how does it come down? It goes down to the very basics, and that's why I'm explaining things that start with yourself. Because you have to start with yourself, and then you go out there. And like I said, I don't have any or professional background rather. Everything I'm speaking of.
Talk to me.
Yeah. So thank you so much, first of all, for this space. And before I give out my suggestions, allow me to address my fellow Gensis that sio kila msee mwenye akona different opinion from you is an enemy. I think Abdullah, they were arguing. He was wondering. Abdullah didn't understand that maybe Anthony is using a bicycle and Abdullah is using a car, but they're actually heading the same direction. So, my Gensis, and say, if somebody else has maybe a different way of doing things or a different opinion, si lazima to insult. I've seen a lot of Gensis, man, they insult so much on Twitter, on everywhere. So it's not all time that kila mse akona the same thinking that uko nayo. I'm a Gen Z, but I don't believe in going to protest every day without having maybe a structured way of doing things. Now let me get back to what I wanted to say. As much as we must dialogue, we should have a long-term and a short-term project on this thing. A short-term project, for example, this government, hatuwezi toa cover saa hizi, because to be honest, we are not ready for election.